So building innovation from the ground up. Sorry about the typo there. I'm the presenter, Anna Mills, the Innovation Coordinator at Soaring Heights PK8. That's my Twitter handle if you would like to follow me. Exciting. Okay, I'd like to start with a design story. I'm going to start out with Doug Dietz. He's a principal designer at GE Healthcare, and he's been designing MRIs for almost 20 years. And it actually took him about 20 years to discover that 80% of his pediatric patients needed to be sedated before they went in. So he made it his life's mission to create the series called the Adventure Series. Doug now knew that he needed to make small changes because he couldn't change the integrity or the diagnostic standards of an MRI machine. So what he created was the experience itself. Doug's goal was that he wanted children to come back and say, I want to come back. That was fun for me. He used the design process to prototype all these adventure series. But the design process is truly just a divergent, convergent series of thinking, an intersection of analytical and intuitive thought processes. And the design process, what it does is help innovation become a systematic process. And innovation is a discipline. It's not magic, okay? It's a mindset, it's a culture to look at things differently that we see every single day. As you can see in this slide here, this S&P index, design-centric organizations actually did 228% better than those companies that did not. So as we see here, in my educational philosophy, it is truly rooted in transformative and equitable education to create our future leaders and agents of change. And innovation can help propel us to do that. Look at how many schools are using innovation across our world right now. But what I love about the design process is that it sparks joy and just it's amplified in these pictures, as you can see. Some of our students this past year created moon bases using Tinkercad. They used and created a remote control robotic shark to research behavior. But at Soaring Heights, we go beyond what just design thinking is, and we want to create true innovation for our school specifically. And for us, that means incorporating hard sciences, creative expression, computer science, and neuroscience. And people ask, well, what does this look like? So we have 3 themes to create context for exploring a variety of interrelated disciplines, which are ocean, land, and space. We refer to many of the UN global goals as well. Our format is that we have students that take innovation every single day for at least 40 minutes. And each teacher teaches innovation, and it's also ingrained, so that ingrains it even more in our culture. The themes are vertically aligned across of our building to allow for mentorships, as you can see here. The components that make up our innovation classes are found in our lock and key curriculum, which include the design thinking process, weekly neuroscience lessons, computer science lessons, and students have a series of hands-on engaging activities such as virtual reality. But how do we accomplish all of this? Well, one, we have FTE to support a coordinator position, which I do. We have a committee of teachers from each grade level, and one of the most important pieces that we put into place is providing professional developments to train all teachers on what design thinking is, what innovation is, and neuroscience. As you can see, our partnerships that we have worked with are, oops, shoot, I just messed that up. The little oh, there we go. Our partnerships have been really critical to our development. For example, our Teachers Guild, it helps teachers understand how to put design thinking into practice, and Anschutz's neuroscience program that have helped create what is neuroscience, look at our school, and benchmarks and standards for each grade level. Experiential learning is also embedded to all of our innovation themes. Our students go on field trips, have guest speakers, outreach events that mirror all of our curriculum. And as you can see here, students are enjoying all of those. Our physical spaces include our makerspaces as well, and those are really highlighted in our how. So students can use our 3D printers, laser printers, soldering, and basic materials to make their prototypes come to life. But how do we evaluate the program to ensure its credibility? We've been asked that several times. So on the macro or the micro level, we have students and teachers use project-based rubrics. We also have scaffolded presentations throughout the year that accumulate into an exhibition in May. And on the macro level, we ask for parent and community feedback at the end of each year. After every single module, we gather feedback from students. And I would say the most in-depth feedback we get is from our teachers as they are teaching the daily innovation curriculum. So with all that being said, innovation can feel like a labyrinth, presenting itself with new challenges, with all of this feedback we're gathering, schedules and changing with new staff members. So what I've realized, it's important to be flexible, always be innovative within ourselves, and always revisiting what our why is, which is creating transformative education. So my hope and dream is that our work continues to build in our school and promote innovation in other schools. And to that end, I asked AI this week, what do you think are the most important skills of our next generation, and what do we need to teach them? And it said to cultivate critical and creative thinkers while being ethically responsible humans. And that is exactly what innovation can do.